Keep watching to find out which printer is replacing my Ender 3. So the new toy has come, the new printer, and here I am sitting on the floor like a fat kid at Christmas, ready to unwrap it. And in case you haven't guessed, I went for the Bambu Lab A1 Mini. And I can explain, I'll probably do that in an introduction, which I haven't recorded yet, but you're probably watching this after the introduction of explaining why. So let's just get on with the unboxing now. I'll try and do this in a professional manner, sitting here on the floor of the shop. So let's have a look. I'm probably not the first person to do this, especially this far into the product life cycle. Ooh, it's got a plastic bag. How do I screw it? We'll just knife our way in. Knife our way into the bag. Ooh, fell down the hole. What's this? It's kind of, it's weird getting a 3D printer that's kind of all assembled. Being a Creality user, you know, getting all these things that are just in a flat pack, absolute IKEA style. This is all just crap. Well, but I guess it's done its job and protected it, but it's just, what's this? What is in this little box? It is a little bag of stuff, lube and stuff. I'll worry about that later. I might read the instructions. Who knows? Who knows? It depends how stuck I get. So many bits of packaging. I think this is all just rubbish. I'll shove that over there. And more packaging. A bit more packaging. Let's see if we can actually like get in. More packaging. And some more packaging. Here is. Ooh, there's something in that bit of packaging. It is actually quite small and compact, isn't it? I don't think you're losing that much build plate. You're gaining a lot of bench space and it's small, but you're not losing tons. And there's bits in here. What is that bit? Ah, that's the poo flicker, I think. I've got a bag of bits, mostly packaging. Packaging. Plug, that's not even in it. Bits and pieces. Bits and pieces. Rubbish bits here, I might use it for a test print. Like, is that the build plate? That's weird. There's the build plate. See, I'm used to the Ender coming with like just stuff all over. Is this instructions, stickers, packaging? Oh, well, there is quite a few little. I don't know what I'm supposed to open and read. What I'm supposed to do. Does anyone want the setup video? You may be getting one anyway. Maybe getting one anyway. Get that condom off. Weird. It looks a lot more professional, complete, like a finished product. I guess the Ender 3's always kind of looked a bit more like a DIY jobby. Do I need to cut that? This is where I knife myself and self-harm on camera. Oof, not today, but maybe in a bit. The day's not up yet. Oh, what is this? There's instructions on it and a sticker. I feel like I should read the instructions. But then again, who reads instructions? Like, this isn't a real thing, is it? That needs to come off. Do I have a thing to get that off? What's in there? It's an Allen key. And there was one in one of these little boxes. There's an Allen key. Ooh, that's quite a nice lengthy Allen key as well. I'm tightening it. No, I wasn't. I was doing it the right way. I just undid it and it got tighter. Sign of a good quality bolt. Yeah, it's like, am I supposed to take this off? I think I am. It's this little clip on the back there. I think that is like a, let's whip it off and see. Let's whip it off and find out. What's the worst that could happen? I end up screwing it back on because I've taken the wrong bit off. I think this is definitely meant to come off, I think. I haven't really watched much in the way of videos, but I'm pretty sure. I think I've seen someone take it off. I don't know. I don't really know. Is that, I mean, yeah, it's just to stop shit moving in transport, isn't it? Lock stuff down. It's bolted on here as well. It's kind of bolted to everything. Oh, and it's got the thing for the four. I haven't got that. I just went for the one colour for now. The one single thing. I might go for a 4-colour one. Let's see how I get on with this one. Because it's a lot more money for the, maybe I want a bigger one with 4 colours. Maybe that's my next one. Or do I really? I kind of think this is enough for me for now. I just want that small reliable tool, like I said, that's not gonna just keep making cock-ups of stuff. Yeah, I think that was supposed to come off. We'll find out, won't we? How do you attach the poo flicker? Maybe I should read the instructions. Does this go on here? It must go on there. I think it goes on there. Oh yeah, it just slots in. Does it? Does it go? It can't be that side, surely. Keep clear of moving parts. Pop you in there. Feel like it goes in there. Maybe it doesn't. Maybe I should read the instructions. I mean, how many times have I? I'm just doing a chat GPT, aren't I, and not reading these. Disclaimer and safety guidelines. Boring. Where's this go? I mean, part of the fun is figuring it out, isn't it? I mean, like, this must come off and that must sit, like, yeah. Does it? It must do. It must do. It must sit on something. Let's read the instructions. How many times have I said let's read the instructions now and not bothered reading the instructions? Quick start. So, right. Quick start guide. Yes, look at that. Take that thing off. Take the cable tie off, yeah. Remove the foam padding, yeah. Tighten the 3 screws to attach the heat bed. Does this just, that comes off. Is that wobbly heat bed? Just make sure they're tight. Yeah, they're not very tight. They're not even finger tight, they're just not tight. I suppose it didn't matter with all the, you know, like mega... Oh, there was packaging under there too. More packaging and... more packaging, and now the print bed moves, that's good. You shouldn't really push them around by the print bed, should you, without it being plugged in, because it generates electricity. Just doing everything I shouldn't, probably. And if this doesn't work, then I guess I shouldn't publish this video in case I have to make a warranty claim. But I think we're alright. That is proper magnetic. Kind of, what's this? Bamboo textured PEI. So it doesn't matter which way up it goes, it's just PLA. Yeah, so it doesn't really matter, does it? That's super magnetic down under there though. Is it enough to stay on? It does have a bit of... I know, it's alright. Now it's down and centered, it's fine. Bang. So we've got all them bits out. Next bit on the instructions is you tighten them screws. And there's just, is it one of these? It says one. Just pick you up and tip you on side. Ah, went dead easy there. Does this screw I've taken out or something? I think that fits in there. Let's find out. It might not be long enough. Hey, like let's recycle where we can, hey? Oh no, I don't think it's long enough. No, it's not long enough. I'm gonna have to find a screw from a bag now. Is there a screw in a bag? Oh my god. Is that little black envelope? There's one M3 screw. Oh, there's lots of screws. At least they're in little labelled packets. For purge wiper. Hey, it's even labelled. I didn't need the instructions really. Except for maybe tightening the screws on the print bed. That was a handy tip. I would never have figured that one out until I had several failed prints and really fucking made a mess and cocked everything up. Let's get this purge wiper installed. The poo flicker, as I'm going to call it. And maybe we need a poo chute for the poos to go down. But I'm not doing the multi-filament, so maybe it's not too... Does this come out? How does this come out? Oh my god. How does it come out? Do we just pull it? I don't know. Let's leave it there for now and read the instructions before I break something. More break something. I might have done it and you might have seen that, and it might be interesting on the replay. Like, watch this dickhead break this. What's that? There's a little plate to go on the back. Is that with... Ah, that's the plate for the spool holder. Interesting. Do these screws that came out go back in then? M3-8 for spool holder. Well, that's what we've taken out, so we'll keep them in the packet as new and kid on that it's newer than it actually is. Because look, it's got a packet of new bolts. Wonder where they came from. Is that in the hole? That's what she said. It's, yeah, like this is a lot, like I think with the Ender 3, by this amount of time in, I hadn't even finished laying the parts out. By this, I feel like I'm nearly done. How many? Well, we're halfway in the instruction manual, so and it's out the box. I feel like getting it out the box and the packaging. That's binding on something, that screw. This Allen key is not very good, even though it's nice and long. No, I just think it's the thread lock on it actually. It's not the... I haven't cross-threaded it, I don't think. If I have, this will be getting glued on and we'll just pretend it never happened. It's the way to deal with these problems sometimes, just pretend it never happened. Come on. And then that spool holder, oh, that's where it goes. It's quite small and it's going to stick a lot further out with the spool on the back, isn't it? I wonder if we can move it to the top here somehow. Oh, we'll figure that out later. What's this? Oh, that's the controller. Is it? Yeah. What's that? Ooh. Does it have a camera on it? I thought it had a camera. I don't know. I should have done more research into this actually. Let's pop the tube in. Connect either one for a fulfillment guide. I think that's in there. And this one we'll put in. Cable tie them together for neatness. I'll do that later. Oh, that's what that thing's for. Do not skip popping that on. I was just going to cable tie them to be fair, but you've got a neat little thing. Oh my god. Do you remember that time we watched him break a 3D printer? That was golden. And then, because he put the video on YouTube, he couldn't claim on the warranty because they watched him knacker it. Is it any particular hole it goes in? I don't think it is. Let's just wash it in the hole. Oof. And I'm not gonna, I've got a spool, I'll feed that through in a minute. You don't need to watch me doing that. Plug the power cable in, turn it on, connect to network. Printer binding, blah blah blah. I think we're done for now. I think that's it. So I'm going to tidy all this up before anybody comes into the shop and watches a madman unpacking and getting excited about new toys. Let's throw all this rubbish in there, and I'm going to do test prints, and I'm going to test stuff, and I'm going to make stuff. That's what I'm going to do. See you in a moment. So it's a couple of days later, and I've had the Bambu Labs for a few days now, so I've done some good tests. I've got some footage of the time lapse. It's not great. I'll put it on anyway, and we'll roll that. I'll put it at the end. We'll do it at the end. It'll be a nice outro. But this is the green screen's messing up with it. This is the Ahsoka model that I did with the Ender 3. It's 15 centimeters high, 150 millimeter. That's about 6 inches in freedom units. So you can see there's lines on it, and if I put it by the microphone, sound test, can you hear the scratching on it? Maybe not. Maybe that's a bad test to do on it. You can feel it with your nail on. It's a good 3D print. It is good, but you can see underneath. Chroma key, brilliant. You can see underneath there's, like layers, and a lot of where the markings are on a face, there's a lot of artifacting, and it's kind of good. But the problem is this was 34 hours to print on the Ender 3. 34 hours. And the quality, it's a good 3D print. So I decided to do a bigger Ahsoka to test the Bambu out. That's what we're talking about, the Bambu 3D printer. I did a bigger one. It's 3 centimeters taller, but that's actually quite a much bigger print by volume. You can see side by side, it's a lot more substantial and bigger. But if we rub your finger on it, you can't feel any lines. It's so smooth and good. And there's no artifact in, and it's amazing quality. I'm really impressed with it. I think it's can you get more bang for your buck than the A1 Mini? It's outstanding, and I think if this was pushing it to the absolute limits of height, the 18 centimeter, 180 millimeter, little more than 6 inches in freedom units measurement. Everything on this is good, and I don't mean it's good for a 3D print. I mean it's good. You look at it, and unless you're looking for layer lines and little giveaways that it's a 3D print, you couldn't tell. It's. Sorry, I covered my mouth there. You couldn't tell. It's absolutely brilliant. So the Ender 3 is a good 3D print, but it took a lot of effort to get it to do that and do it okay. And you may not be able to see, but coming towards the top here, there's a few little bits of layer separation, like it was about to nozzle clog and die, because it always does that at like 98% complete, where Bambu is just leagues above. It's not even, it's just good. It's just so good. That's what I'm saying. It's kind of reignited my love for 3D printing. This took 11 hours, by the way. 11 hours, and the smaller one on the Ender was 34. I re-sliced it to check, and it's the same layer height between both of them. Only this one you can see the layers. The Bambu you can't, and you can't feel them. It's so much, it's chalk and cheese. And this is absolutely, quality is outstanding. I'll just hold it closer and see if you can pick up some of it. I know around the chin and the support, it's like the giveaways there that it's a 3D print, but if you look at the top and around there, this is fantastic. That was with matte black cheap filament, Elegoo. Not super cheap, not the cheapest, but it's great filament, so I recommend that filament. I like it. I don't have problems with it. I have a lot less problems in total now. I have the Bambu printer, and I think that's the difference. And why it's kind of reignited my love of 3D printing is, like I was saying, the Ender was just so many headaches and problems, and I thought, oh, it's just a working tool and I'll get that. I'm actually enjoying the Bambu and making stuff. I know it's daft and pointless, but I'm enjoying it, and that's the difference. It's not like the apprehensive, oh, will the printer work? I know it's going to work because it calibrates and sorts itself out, and it tells me there's a problem, and I haven't had a problem with it yet. And I don't think even when the Ender 3 was brand new, I don't think I managed. Certainly in the first week, there was problems. There was always problems. And even when you fixed all the problems, another problem had come. And that's why I'm loving the Bambu, because it's effortless to get this. It's just to set it going away and forget. And I know that's extreme at 11 hours to just make a desktop toy. But it did it. And, leave it going overnight. It's fine. You don't need to worry about the spaghetti monster coming to get you in the night. And that's basically why I'm enjoying it so much. It's the quality without the artifacts. I don't know whether you can, whether it, no, it's just chroma keying her look and taking it out. But there's a lot of artifacting on this, and it is a good 3D print. It's good quality. But this, you have to look very close to tell it's a 3D print. And there's not a lot of giveaways on it. It's just all the way around. And everything, it's good and perfect. This is good, but this is better. I just did this one ages ago, years ago, and it's sat on top of one of my speakers. So I'm going to keep this one here. I'm going to put this in pride of place because it's even better. I'm not going to paint it. I don't know why I'm pretending. It's just maybe one day if I'm stuck for shit to do, I might paint it. But probably not. I think it's leave it as it has. I haven't done a lot of cleanup. I've just flicked the supports off. And that's it. Yeah. If you're thinking about it, or you've had an Ender 3 for a long time, just get the Bambu. The amount of headaches. If you do a lot of 3D printing and you've still got the Ender 3, you are going to save so much in not wasting filament by getting the Bambu. So much money to be saved. And I mean, obviously, I haven't had it that long. I've hammered it over the week because I got really excited about 3D printing again. And that's something I didn't think it would do, but it did. So I'm going to do a bit more on 3D printing and more in my electronics projects. And I think I'm going to lean a bit more on it now because I've got a 3D printer that works. It's the novelty, the novel idea of like I've never had. I like the Creality and I liked them at the time and they were good at the time. And I think I've held on to them persistently for too long. And I believe I did say I probably wasn't going to sell my Ender 3 Pro and I was going to keep it as a backup. After having 24 hours with the Bambu, my opinion on that has changed. And I'm going to put the Ender 3 up for sale. And I'm just going to keep the money towards, I don't know whether it's going to be parts and accessories for the Bambu or whether it's going to be another bigger, better model one. I'm going to get some stuff. I'll get some stuff and do more stuff. I'll do more 3D printing because I'm actually excited to have one that doesn't need, like every time you click print, you don't have to level the bed. First port of call. Sometimes it works after you've leveled the bed. And then the filament like jams, the nozzle clogs, and it all goes wrong. And I've got a big pack of nozzles still there. So I was buying them many at a time just to swap nozzles all the time and do stuff. I don't know what's wrong with it. There's not a lot wrong with it, I don't think. It just needs a bit of TLC and it's done quite a lot, that printer. But I think it's time to let it go at a bargain price to someone that wants to learn. Because like I say, I think the brilliant, take your pick. The one of them for anyone that wants to learn 3D printing properly. I think the Ender 3 is still fantastic if you can pick one up cheap. But the problem is the price of a second-hand Ender 3 isn't a lot less than an A1 Mini, and don't think the build volume is going to hold you back, because you can always slice things in two, and if the print fails and you've cut it down smaller, well, you haven't lost it all, have you? That's it. If you can't do it on an A1 Mini, probably don't deserve to have a 3D printer at all. So yeah, that's my advice. If anyone is still running the Ender 3, get in the comments and let me know, because I'm still interested. Like I said in the last video, I'm kind of interested, but yeah, I'm Bambu all the way now. I've got nothing against the other ones, and why I chose the Bambu is because I know a lot of people have them, and I've only heard good things. And it, especially from people that have had the Creality Ender 3 and then gone to the Bambu. They just list off all the same problems that I was having all the time, and that's why I went for it. And I'm not disappointed. I'll leave it at that. I'm not disappointed. I'm going to do more 3D printing and more projects and more little custom cases, because I need to talk about this one in another video. I did that with fuzzy skin, and I kind of like that too, but that's a whole other video. And I'm going to not cut it short. This was a very long video, me unboxing shit and doing shit and printing stuff. That's what it was. So yeah, that's my take. Just get the Bambu. Your life will be better, much better. And that's it now. Give me a like, give me a subscribe. You might as well if you've watched this long, because, well, I think you at least owe me a Christmas card. But I'm going to go now. I'm going to go and I'm going to have something to eat. And I'm going to think about what I'm doing in life. What am I doing? Right. I'm going. I'll see you next time.